Charlie, brothers and sisters, Charlie, welcome to the maiden edition of Get Off the Fence, proudly hosted by Goji. Charlie, we can't talk about social issues where they worry we as people in this country, Charlie, the youth of this country, for wake up. And that is the agenda now we want drum home. You see, when our politics for this country inside make some way, every time we complain about the problems. We complain about so much of our problems and we don't profess solutions. Charlie, our politicians know they help. They know they think outside the box. Most of them were schooled outside this country. But Charlie, look at the kind of bargaining we have given ourselves by electing these people to help us. Charlie, if we no wake up, we make one body say, oh, we there, Charlie, we dey work, and Charlie, I dey get something small. So Charlie, the political discussion, let's leave it to these people. And look, I have something we do at the talk. Me and my guys, they meet, we dey talk, say, like, look, we have about 4 kinds of people in this country. 1, those who go to school, university and get first class. Then the ones where then they get second class or pass, second class lower or second class upper, they pass, then to day 1 category inside. Then those where then they fail, they know if you go school at least SS or JSS, 2 day. Now this category of people, let's say 3 I have now. Let's classify ourselves and see something. We are at the top. The first class, most of them are employed by the big companies. Now, before you go finish school, Charlie, job they give you, the companies pick you already right now. Charlie, some STEM projects they wait, and they recruit the boys, go to the big companies. You know? Then the second class and the middle class, second class upper, lower, and the pass people to then to find jobs they do in this country or create them our own small jobs. No disrespect to any group. But this be what at the top. Now, the failed people or people with the notion that pass, most of them they enter into politics. I didn't say all. Most of them they enter into politics. Is that the kind of politics we want to run in this country? Now, this be what they happen. Now, the people where they no go school, illiteracy, blessed be very hard for them to talk about. To even say. Look, what do? They enter into pastoral schools and become pastors. And these are the people who come to control this country in a way. Now let me watch this thing. Now the first class, the job, you be Christian, you go church, you go give collection to the illiterate. Most of them are pastors. I didn't say all. Most of these, I don't want to mention names. Here we don't want to mention names. But we want to emancipate the Ghanaian mind. We are here to help to emancipate the Ghanaian. P.L.O. Lumumba, the professor of law in Kenya, he talked something. He said, look, if the African electorate is to survive, we need another kind of education. Not saying Nkrumah the time for engrave inside. Look, you say they go China. Ghana government say they go China, go take loan. Make China write off one debt of about $1.7 billion. Now, China say, no, I know they do that. You see, on this channel, we just demystify most of our politics we do. We know they go into the so many nitty-gritties and all that. And quote, brofu be brave. No. That not be what we want to do for you. We want to make the ordinary youth understand what we do. How the politicians and the people we vote for, they run the country. This be how we want to do for this channel inside. Devoid of insults, name calling and all that. Ghana as a government. Any government that comes into power, this be what we go talk about. We are not here to tarnish anybody's image, but this be what Ghana government did. You say China, make China write off your debt. But what are you doing in your country? Look at the profligate spending you spend in this country. Then you go to China, say, make China write off that debt. China say, no, I don't do that. I know they do that. So go back and fix your economy and come back. We don't write off the debt. We can give you more years to pay. Now, then when a government we vote for, now, run go Germany in there. Say making the China go talk. Make China. It's so funny, man. Charlie, this is what we went to queue in the sun where we know chop set. We go, I imagine people go queue. Bed places where then they go vote. Say, make them vote for somebody where they feel say, you go can't. Look, I've always said this. That if you think you are very disciplined in your public or your private life, Charlie, don't enter into politics. Because once you do, you become corrupt. And I'll tell you why. You rode on the wings of a political party and came to power. The person where you give a ministerial appointment is selling house for you. Look at the number of people. Let's take our president for now. Look at when he started competing to become a president. And the sacrifices by his friends, where some sell them houses, some give them money, allegedly, to sponsor his campaign. You know, and when did this man win elections in this country? From 2008, where he started to run for a contest for this thing, the presidency. Until 2016. How many years? It's over 8 years and more before if you win the presidency. So people have supported this man. He has become the president. And you think he wouldn't give ministers? The number of people who have helped him and their children, wouldn't he give him ministers? You know, go give them, say, make them, this one take this position, make them. You did the Ghanaians, they cry, say, wanna minister's child. This be the breakdown. And you are not of this be the breakdown. I tell you, people helped the president on his way to become a president in 2016. Now, people sell them houses where they take funding thing. You did where you the crisis, the number of ministers be too much. And this is the same thing the German government has, or the chancellor has, or ambassador has said. It's the same thing. Don't you think the politicians, they know not, the MPP government knows that the appointments, the ministers plenty? They know. They know. Actually, this be the reality on the ground. Somebody taking money, go sell a house. Where you take and support them. How you the fool say the person will take back your money? If we refuse to enter into politics and join in the political discourse of this country, this is how the country will go on. This crop of politicians will leave, the new ones will come, and the order of the day will continue. You will not see the development we need because somebody there will be a minister, finance minister. They know if you come out time. You know why? Somebody say, why they know if you come out time? The time they take money, they give Leonardo, they do it. Then you did there. You see, these are the things that we need to demystify in this country and say it in the faces of people. This be how we do on our elections. And this is how we do on our politics. So Moku know, you know, put 10 like ostriches, then they somewhere they talk, say, oh, when a minister's child. We know the root of all these things. So, brothers and sisters, what are the talk be simple? It be very simple. If we get off the fence, people nowadays somewhere in the public sector or government sector, you say, me I dey work for private sector, so Charlie, I don't go feel medal in politics. You know? And now, it they affect you one way or the other. You know, it affects you one way or the other. You know? Plenty of things they happen for your job side. Look at the number of increments across the board. The time where they employ you, or now you the employment inside, since the MPP government came. Look at the increment, the fuel, and all the things on the market. Then they can't give you money. Then go give you small increment. After taking plenty from you, and you're happy. You see, these be the things we want to demystify on this channel. So at the back, the youth of this country, at the back, let's rally around. Let's rally around. The Benue Plateau talk. He said, look, if you refuse to enter into politics, you end up being governed by fools or your inferiors. People who will not give you the better treatment. So let's wake up and join. Charlie, the Ghanaians be too comfortable for where than they. The youth of this country, nobody want to do politics safe. Look at some of the people who have come into politics in 1 year or 2 years. We know them. Some build houses and all that. At the back of we, the ordinary Ghanaians. Why? You go talk, I say, oh, me, I know the government inside, they do party politics. Where you get all that money from? Nobody's asking any questions. We need to wake up and get off the fence. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for our latest videos and more.